Hello, my name is Lothar Katz. Do you know what it's like when you're doing business in another country and things get challenging, difficult, maybe even confusing and puzzling? Let me give you an example. We're going to meet your friend Boris in Dnepropetrovsk. Dnepropetrovsk is the third largest city in Ukraine, and Boris's real name in Ukrainian obviously is Boris. You went to this city on the banks of the Dnieper River to conduct business negotiations. You've been there several times before, you've met Boris several times, and so there's a friendly welcome, you have a great dinner together, and the next morning you meet for business. You're starting an intense negotiation with Boris. There's not much give and take, things get pretty fierce, the atmosphere is turning slightly hostile, there's a lot of yelling and shouting at some point, and suddenly Boris walks out of the room. He yells, "I've had it, I cannot trust you, you're not giving me what I need." And suddenly, that seems to be the end of the meeting, maybe the end of the negotiation. You're not quite sure what to make of all of this, but hey, you had agreed to continue negotiations the next morning if needed, so you go back to his office the next morning just to check out where things are. And indeed, the meeting continues. Boris is still irritated, he acts in ways that seem pretty aggressive at times. It's a fierce negotiation, but you are making some progress. At least things are a little better than the day before. Things still get tense every so often, but ultimately you reach a deal. In the evening, Boris and you are going out for dinner to celebrate this agreement. You have several drinks together, and he acts like he's always been a good friend of yours. You know better at this point, or at least you're really confused, aren't you? If you are, you're not alone. When you are doing business in different countries, situations such as this one are fairly common. Our mini-series on doing business anywhere in the world gives you some advice on what is most important when working across different cultures, and we'll give you lots of hints how to handle situations like this one. Each month, we share suggestions for working effectively in 3 countries in different regions of the world. If you'd like to know more and dig deeper, I'd like to recommend an Android and iOS app called Business Anywhere. I created it based on a book I wrote on the subject. It offers extensive information and business recommendations for 50 countries around the world. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll find all of this useful.